For me, a great action film is so creative. I kind of have a tie in this regard. I don't know if ties are allowed. There's so many more than four, but I'll narrow it down. I'll narrow it down in no particular order.
Ron Howard has lived inside cinema since birth. 18 months old, he appeared on his first set. At age 6, he became Opie Taylor. Millions watched him grow up on The Andy Griffith Show.
Awful lot of money for a young'un.
They get it, Pa.
They do, huh?
And they don't have to work for it like I do.
Then Happy Days made him a household name. But Howard never wanted to be Richie Cunningham forever. He wanted to direct. Nobody believed him.
Are allowed. I can't really choose between Raiders of the Lost Ark and Road Warrior, the second one. Both of these movies are...
Hollywood patted his head. They thought it was cute. Child actors didn't become serious filmmakers. The industry had rules. Sitcom stars stayed in their lane. But Howard read Frank Capra's autobiography at 17. The book changed everything. Capra wrote about overcoming obstacles, about fighting for your vision. Howard threw down the gauntlet. He didn't hope to direct. He would direct. Cinema educated him before film school ever could. He studied masters. He watched classics at 3 in the morning when they aired on television. Pre-VHS meant commitment. Set your alarm. Stay awake. Watch closely. Howard absorbed techniques like osmosis. These films taught him storytelling. They showed him how great directors build emotion, how they balance entertainment with meaning. These are the movies that made Ron Howard, the films that transformed a child actor into an Oscar-winning filmmaker. 10. Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981. Steven Spielberg created pure cinema magic.
It was mine! She's of no use to us, only our mission for the Führer matters.
Indiana Jones races through temples, escapes boulders, fights Nazis.
Can't really choose between Raiders of the Lost Ark and Road Warrior, the second one.
The film moves like lightning. Every frame crackles with energy and invention. Harrison Ford makes archaeology dangerous and cool. The action sequences redefined what adventure movies could achieve. Spielberg directed with absolute confidence and joy. Howard studied this film obsessively. He often watched with the sound off, just pure visual storytelling. He wanted to understand how Spielberg executed scenes so brilliantly. The opening sequence teaches a masterclass. No dialogue needed, just movement, danger, character revelation. Every shot communicates perfectly. The pacing never falters. Raiders proved that blockbusters could be intelligent. Spielberg honored old serials while creating something new. The film balances humor and genuine peril. Ford's performance grounds fantastical elements in human reactions. Howard learned that spectacular action requires emotional stakes. Audiences must care about characters before explosions matter. This film showed how technical mastery serves the story, never overshadows it. 9. The Road Warrior. 1982, George Miller built post-apocalyptic mythology.
Quiet! No more games. No more games.
Mad Max roams Australian wasteland. Gasoline becomes currency. Violence rules everything. But Miller films chaos with balletic precision. The car chases achieve poetry through destruction. Mel Gibson's Max speaks little. His actions define character. The world building happens through visual detail and visceral action. Howard paired this with Raiders as essential viewing. Both films arrived in 1981. Both redefined action filmmaking. Miller's approach differed from Spielberg's but achieved equal brilliance. He created elaborate stunt sequences without computer assistance. Real cars, real crashes, real danger captured on film. The commitment shows in every frame. The Road Warrior taught Howard about economy. Miller tells complete stories through action. Character arcs unfold during chase sequences. World politics play out through vehicle combat. Dialogue remains minimal. Visual storytelling dominates. Howard learned that great action serves narrative purpose. Every explosion must advance the story or reveal character. Miller proved that spectacle and substance could merge completely. 8. The Exorcist, 1973. William Friedkin terrified audiences with sophisticated horror.
It's the power. Holy water.
A demon possesses 12-year-old Reagan. Priests attempt exorcism. The premise sounds exploitation-ready, but Friedkin elevated material through brilliant filmmaking. He shot Georgetown locations with documentary realism. The possessed sequences shock with practical effects. Linda Blair's performance haunts decades later. Howard saw The Exorcist repeatedly in theaters. He and his girlfriend Cheryl stood in line for hours in Westwood. Multiple viewings revealed Friedkin's genius. The film combined Roger Corman's horror energy with sophisticated execution. Excellent writing, masterful performances, meticulous direction. Every element worked perfectly. This film taught Howard about genre potential. Horror could be art. Scary movies deserve serious craftsmanship. Friedkin proved that elevating material required respecting it first. The Exorcist never condescends to its premise. It commits absolutely. Howard learned that any genre becomes worthy through excellent execution. Don't judge stories by their category. Judge by their craft. 7. The Graduate, 1967. Mike Nichols revolutionized American cinema.
Of course there is. Look, there's the palm room right there.
Good evening. Hello. How are you, sir?
Dustin Hoffman's Benjamin Braddock drifts through post-college malaise. Mrs. Robinson seduces him. He falls for her daughter. The plot could become a soap opera. Instead, Nichols created groundbreaking filmmaking. Simon and Garfunkel's music defines a generation. The cinematography innovates constantly. Every scene feels fresh and alive. This film blew Howard's mind as a young actor. He immediately recognized the style, energy, and artistry. Nichols didn't follow conventional rules. He placed cameras inside fish tanks. He used reflections brilliantly. Long lenses created isolation. The filmmaking language felt modern and bold. Howard watched repeatedly, studying technique. The Graduate proved that commercial cinema could be daring. Nichols made a hit that challenged audiences. He captured generational anxiety while entertaining completely. The film balances comedy and darkness perfectly. Howard learned that innovation need not alienate viewers. Bold choices serve the story. Style and substance enhance each other. This became his guiding principle. 6. Bridge on the River Kwai, 1957. David Lean crafted epic perfection.
And you're packed like the plague. Explosives and L pills, they go well together, don't they? And with you, it's just one thing or the other. Destroy a bridge or...
British POWs build a bridge for Japanese captors. Colonel Nicholson becomes obsessed with construction excellence. Alec Guinness plays pride-destroying reason. William Holden arrives to destroy the bridge. The moral complexity deepens constantly. Lean films everything with magnificent scope and intimate character detail. Howard admired how Lean balanced spectacle with psychology. The bridge becomes a metaphor. Nicholson's perfectionism reveals madness. Duty transforms into collaboration with enemies. The film asks impossible questions about honor and survival. No easy answers exist. Characters make understandable choices that lead to tragedy. This epic taught Howard about scope without sacrificing character. Lean shoots deserts and jungles beautifully, but he never loses focus on human drama. The bridge explosion provides a thrilling climax, yet the real story lives in Nicholson's deteriorating mind. Howard learned that big movies need intimate cores. Spectacular settings frame personal struggles. Scale serves character, never replaces it. 5. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. 1975, Milos Forman created a rebellious masterpiece.
We change the work detail tonight so that we can watch the ball game.
Jack Nicholson's Randall McMurphy enters a mental institution. He battles Nurse Ratched's tyrannical control. The ensemble cast brings the ward alive. Every patient feels completely real. Nicholson delivers a bravura performance. His rebellion crackles with energy and danger, but tragedy waits beneath comedy. Howard called this film perfect. Everything works. The ensemble performances are astonishing. Nicholson makes rebellion accessible and winning and intense simultaneously. Louise Fletcher's Nurse Ratched creates complex villainy. She believes she helps patients. Her cruelty comes wrapped in institutional care. The conflict becomes a philosophical battle. Forman taught Howard about ensemble direction. Every character receives dimension. Supporting players shine individually while serving the whole. The film also demonstrated sacrifice as a narrative power. Chief escapes because McMurphy destroyed himself, creating that possibility. Howard learned that tragedy earns meaning through character commitment. The famous baseball scene shows Nicholson inventing commentary for an imaginary game. Howard both laughed and cried. Perfect cinema achieves that dual response. 4. It's a Wonderful Life. 1946, Frank Capra created American mythology.
I have some life insurance. $15,000 policy.
George Bailey sacrifices dreams for the community. He saves his town repeatedly, but personal crisis drives him to suicide. An angel shows George his impact. Bedford Falls becomes nightmarish Pottersville without him. The film argues that ordinary lives contain extraordinary significance. Small acts of kindness ripple outward infinitely. Howard discovered Capra through his autobiography. It's a Wonderful Life became his deepest study. The film initially failed commercially. Audiences didn't embrace it. Only decades later did it find its audience. Now it's considered Capra's masterpiece. Howard understood why. The film balances darkness and hope perfectly. George's despair feels genuine. His redemption earns emotional power. This film taught Howard about emotional honesty. Capra doesn't offer easy sentiment. George suffers real pain. The town genuinely faces disaster. But community and love provide salvation. Not because Capra manipulates emotion, but because he earns it. Howard built his career on this principle. Entertainment can be meaningful. Heartwarming need not mean false. Truth creates genuine feelings. 3. You Can't Take It With You. 1938, Capra won his third Oscar directing this comedy.
Maybe you're not real, but maybe you're a phantom or something. I keep expecting you to vanish.
The Vanderhoff family lives by their own rules. Grandpa abandoned business to pursue happiness. Everyone follows passion over profit. Then daughter Alice falls for her boss's son. Two families collide. Wealth meets eccentric poverty. Capra celebrates nonconformity while examining class tensions. Capra taught Howard that comedy requires commitment. The Vanderhoff family believes completely in their lifestyle. Their conviction makes eccentricity charming, not ridiculous. The film also balances humor with serious themes. America's class system, the pursuit of happiness versus wealth, individual freedom within society. Howard learned that comedy could carry weighty ideas without becoming preachy. 2. Mr. Deeds Goes to Town. 1936, Capra perfected his formula here.
Now, the next order of business is the reading of the secretary's minutes.
Small-town tuba player Longfellow Deeds inherits millions. He moved to New York. Cynical city people mock his sincerity. Reporter Babe Bennett pretends to love him for a story, but Deeds' fundamental decency transforms everyone around him. Gary Cooper makes simplicity powerful. Jean Arthur brings complexity to Babe's transformation. This film taught Howard about defending values through entertainment. Capra smuggles serious arguments into crowd-pleasing comedy. Audiences laugh while absorbing philosophy. The common man becomes a hero. Ordinary decency defeats sophisticated corruption.
He warned me. He warned me, and this is an impression that he occasionally does, so I know what I know. But, he's a great guy. He's unbelievably talented.
Very nice.
Howard built his entire career on this foundation. Movies can be fun and meaningful simultaneously. Entertainment need not be empty. Joy can carry truth. 1. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. 1939, Frank Capra created Howard's North Star. Jefferson Smith arrives in Washington naive and idealistic. James Stewart plays him with perfect sincerity. Corrupt politicians try to destroy him. Smith filibusters for democracy itself. The Senate gallery watches one man defend American ideals against systemic corruption. Stewart's voice breaks, his body fails, but his spirit never surrenders. Howard watched this film at 17 after reading Capra's book. It knocked him out completely. The blend of values resonated deeply. Funny, heartwarming, cautionary, critical of politics without becoming preachy. Capra created entertainment that packed genuine punch. Howard had seen broad comedies with sweet morals. This offered something richer, complexity within accessibility. This film made Howard commit absolutely to directing. He stopped hoping. He started planning. Capra showed that feature films could entertain and engross in multiple ways simultaneously. They could make you laugh and think and feel and believe. Howard learned that the common man deserves heroic treatment, that sincerity beats cynicism, that democracy requires defending. Every film Howard directed tries honoring these lessons. Mr. Smith didn't just inspire him, it gave him a blueprint for meaningful entertainment. These films built Ron Howard's artistic foundation, from Capra's idealism to Spielberg's spectacle, from Nichols' innovation to Friedkin's terror. Each taught essential lessons about craft and meaning. Together they created a philosophy: entertainment and substance need not conflict. Great films can thrill audiences while respecting their intelligence. That's the legacy Howard carries forward. Which film on this list inspired your creative dreams? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more deep dives into the movies that shaped cinema's greatest filmmakers.